What's up everybody, UGC Crazed here and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Mondays. See, I remember to put on hard mode today guys, so I thought I'd start on this screen just so I could double check when I log in that it is going to be on hard mode. This is where we are, back where we were before. My girlfriend has done a little bit more work for me while I've been at work, but I am home early today so I've been able to do a little bit to myself. I managed to fix the roof, I've lit this area up a bit better, and I've just put a few torches on top just to stop things spawning up there. So I know it's night time right now. Let's see if there's any monsters nearby. There's a couple of skeletons I think over there, but nothing anywhere near that can cause us any disruption while we're working. We're going to keep expanding this little platform. We're going to get straight to it. I'm going to try and get as much building wise done as I can in this episode. So if I build that across, I want the torches to go flush with the platform. So I'm going to want at least another 3 gap and then the torch to be on the corner, which will be on this one here. So that square there will be another torch, which means I can then run it from over this side here, which I know I suggested I was going to go with 3 wide, but I'm not too sure. So I quite like this thickness. This is quite a safe thickness kind of thing. I'm not really going to be falling off, because I don't know if this is going to be thick enough. What do you reckon? Do you reckon if I put that 1, 2, yeah, well, we'll put it 3 for now, and then I'll like reduce it as we go along kind of thing. If I expand it if I do think it needs to, because it's quicker to expand than it is to reduce, because you have to stand there chopping away otherwise. But how's everybody doing anyway? One of the things I wanted to talk about today is obviously there's a lot of big releases coming out this year. I mean, one of the ones I'm really looking forward to is FIFA, and a lot of people are like, oh, but it's one every year, it's no different to the others. I am a real big FIFA fan at the moment. I'm really enjoying it, and I really can't wait for it to come out. I think it's going to be a great game. I mean, they've done a lot with the series. I mean, I hated FIFA 12 when it first came out. I felt it was like cheap. I thought, to be honest, it weren't really good value for money. I thought I was kind of getting done over quite a lot with it. And then as I got into it more, I started playing it with my friends, getting involved in the pro clubs and the ultimate team side of it all. I started to realise how much fun it actually could be and why they made the changes that they did make. I mean, to be honest, I think I was quite immature when I played in the sense of I wasn't winning every single game, so I wasn't happy because I wasn't the best. And it's not the best way to be when you're playing games. I know it is good to obviously have goals and targets and you want to do well, but it's not the best thing to do if you start bitching and moaning or because you're not winning everything. But yeah, that's what was happening anyway. It's not anymore. I really do appreciate what they have done with the series. And Ultimate Team is so addictive. It's a license to print money for EA, I tell you. They must make an absolute fortune off that game. It's ridiculous. I mean, there are a lot of huge titles coming out this year. I mean, Halo 4, I'm guessing most people out there are going to be either getting it or playing it at some point. Is a huge title to see this year. We've obviously we've had a few good games come out. Sleeping Dogs, that's really good. I was going to buy that myself. I haven't because of the lack of funds, and now obviously I've got a job and things. I might be considering buying it in the near future kind of thing. I'll be able to afford to buy a few more games and obviously start expanding a bit more. I've been playing a lot of Castle Crashers as well recently. I bought it because I watched a YouTube video about it online, and literally just from watching that video it really gave me the urge to want to play it. I'm going to start building a huge platform. When I say huge, it's going to be relatively big. 2, 3, I'm going to say about another, say 20 wide. I think that's 10. Let's see how far we are with 15 here. Right, that's pretty big. We'll do 15. If I do 33, will it be? Because there was 3 in the middle. So how many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's quite big. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is actually really big. 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yeah, this platform is going to be huge. So I've got to start going across here, which shouldn't be too bad. I think I did 15 from the middle, was it? Excuse me. So yeah, obviously there have been some really huge games out this year. I know I'm not meant to be keen to this. I'm really not keen to whatsoever. I'm just going to kind of like guesstimate and then add or remove as I need to in a little bit. I'll run right around the edge and start building from like that side now, and then see where I ended up. I think I've got quite a few more to go, but I've got enough wood on me. I should have enough to at least go around the edge. But yeah, there's some huge games. I mean, obviously another one that's coming out now. It has been out like every year, but we've got Black Ops 2, another Call of Duty. You looking forward to it, or is it going to be one of those things that you guys are going to be thinking might pass on this one? I mean, for me personally, it's definitely going to be a buy. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the zombies, and for me, that's probably going to be what I play more than the online mode, because obviously 7, sorry, I'm counting at the same time, it kind of throws me off a bit. Yeah, the online mode is always fun, but I always find I get a lot more long-term enjoyment out of the zombies. I'm not sitting there moaning about like raging about lag and things like that. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, bang on. It's only 2 of me that line up there. Yeah, I'm not really raging too much when it comes to zombies about like lag and things like that, which is always good, because to be fair, like, you want to enjoy your online game, and I mean, some people really do enjoy COD like stupidly well. I'm more of a Battlefield player, although I haven't really played much Battlefield in recent weeks. I've played the odd few games here and there, but the majority of it I haven't really played that much. It's been a lot of Minecraft, a lot of FIFA. And like I said, I've been playing some Castle Crashes now. I'm hoping to record a few videos and upload them, so if any of you guys want to jump in the series with me, just leave a comment below. I mean, you need to have Castle Crashes the full game, not the trial game. I have got the free piece of DLC, so I don't think that affects you in any way, but if not, you can always download that. And literally, we're going to be starting new characters off. We're not exactly got high level characters anyway, because I am a Castle Crashers noob. Yeah, we're going to be starting characters off and going through the story and laughing and killing each other with princesses and all that random stuff that you get up to on the way through the game. So that's the plan anyway. Try and get as far through as we can until we start getting bored, and then we'll stop the series there. I just find it's quite fun to do things like that, because obviously, especially if you can record people's voices and things in it, because it's the banter that makes watching videos funny when you watch things like that. I mean, it's great to watch some like really fun videos. I mean, I recorded some great GTA 4 footage before. It was recorded with myself, UGC Mr. Dolt, and Blackthorn Recon, and then I realised when I watched it back, because I hadn't recorded the voice, you just didn't have that same kind of atmosphere, even though really funny things were happening at the time. For example, the one part of it, Blackthorn Recon was driving a chopper, the tail of it came off, however it was still like working, so instead of flying around, it was just like spinning around in one spot, which was absolutely hilarious. But obviously without the voice there, and like listening to what was going on between us, it was funny, but it was nowhere near what it could have been. So I mean, that's why I'm going to try and branch out into more videos like that, and when I do like different series, is try and get more people's voices involved and things. I mean, I have said that I am going to be getting like special guests and things into this series, so when I do that, I'm obviously going to be recording their voice via the Xbox, like through the chat. Basically, I can pick it up with my capture card. For some reason, I just can't pick up my own. It's really weird how it all works, but I think it's because obviously when you speak, it doesn't get broadcast like through your telly, whereas obviously when they speak, you hear it. It's weird how it all records, but yeah, that's what I am planning to do anyway, so I think that'll be a lot of fun in the long run. I really don't like the way I've got these torches. They look really odd. I've got some on some side and some on the other. I mean, you can see like in general the whole layout of like what we're building is starting to come together. I mean, we've got a long way to go before we're actually obviously starting to get anything like real nice up and going and things like that, but you can see that we're starting to have a bit more structure to what we're building. Oh, excuse me. You can see obviously where we're like expanding, what kind of plans we've got and things, which is good. I mean, you guys can see now like the way the process is going. I mean, this terrain thing looks pretty naff, I have to admit. I've got a little wooden hut at the bottom, and I've just got a pathway, but as it starts to like develop and things, you'll start to see what we do in our servers to make them look really nice. I mean, we all start with literally little simple things like this. Obviously, usually when we do our builds on the other side, we've got a lot more materials to play with. But this is where we come up with the crazy ideas to build like stuff. We just start building, and as we go along, we come up with awesome ideas. I mean, obviously right now, I've got the idea to build like some kind of like, it was originally going to be a cathedral, but that kind of like style, like a big building in the middle, which is like the central point of my like sky like island kind of thing, which I'll then obviously expand and do what I want from. But I might not stick with that. As I start building, I might decide and maybe I want to build like a pool with like a waterfall going down into the centre of there, so I can have easy access up and down. I've got like another entrance and exit. Like realistically, I mean, I know you can just jump off into the water, that's not a problem. But getting back up, if you don't want to run to the thing, maybe there's like loads of skeletons or some creepers or something hanging around near the front door, then this way, obviously, you've got another means of getting up. And I'm not too sure whether creepers can do it, but I don't know, can they go up waterfalls? I'm not too sure about that, if I'm honest, so that's a bit of a weird one. If any of you know if like mobs can go up and down like waterfalls and things, that'd be interesting, because I don't really want to put one in and turn around and find out like 15 skeletons following me up. Like, hi! That's not really going to go down very well for me. Let's see if I can get this platform done if I can. To be honest, I'm feeling Minecraft tonight, so I think, guys, I'm going to do a double episode for you. I'm going to try and keep this one relatively close to 15 minutes if I can, and then I think directly after this I'm going to do another one straight away, and I'm going to upload this one for you tonight as well, because I'm really feeling, like I said, I finished work earlier. It's the first time. It's the first day this week I haven't been out for 15 hours out of the house, so because obviously with going to my new job and going to college and things, I've just been destroyed in time. As soon as I've been getting back, I've been recording the Minecraft video and I've just been collapsing in bed. I really have. I've just been that tired. It's just been mentally just draining me, and that was a double fail right there. Didn't fail once, I failed twice. I might want to start lighting this up. Where's the sun? The sun's over there. So as I go around, I'm going to quickly run around and start planting some torches, which is always fun to watch. Not. Well, yeah, I'm just going to start planting some torches around the edge. This is literally just because when it gets dark, we're going to have things spawning on the platform if we haven't got it well lit, so we don't really want to be doing that. So that's the whole point of having the platform, is to protect us. So we're gonna, I think I'm either gonna build, like I said, the cathedral thing in the middle, or I'm just gonna build like a really cool looking house. So I think I'll probably end up starting with the cathedral and leaning towards a house further on. That's the way my builds tend to go. I'll start with one idea and I'm like, oh, that look good, so I'll start leaning towards the other one. I mean, I did help obviously with the build on Church of Steve on the previous server, which a lot of you would have seen if you watch the Minecraft diaries that I record. I mean, that came out awesome. I mean, I don't think I'm going to really be able to beat that without spending a hell of a lot of time on it, and I don't think you guys would have seen every single episode we spent on the same building every single time. So I'm going to try and get something up that's like not fast to make, but within relatively short time. I mean, I'll do bits in between that obviously are like quite dull. So like this platform, if I'm not finishing this episode, which doesn't look like I will, I'm not going to be standing there recording myself finishing off the platform next episode. I'm going to be getting it finished in between, and then obviously jumping straight to the build on the next episode for you. I mean, that's quite a big area. You're not going to want to stand there and watch me filling all that in. So yeah, but yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys. I'm going to fill all this in. Don't forget to check for the next video. I am trying to put annotations on them as well. Obviously, what I do is I upload the video overnight while I'm asleep, because my internet is really sucky. It takes me a few hours just to upload one video. So just check the channel. If you haven't already subscribed. It comes straight into your feed, then you ain't going to worry about that trying to search for it and things. But yeah, check the feed. You'll see it on there. It might not come up straight away depending on when you watch it, because obviously I'm going to upload one straight after the other. So yeah, but I'm going to upload a double episode tonight, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes time when you click on my next episode. See you in a bit, guys. Bye.